and welcome back to what I think is going to be our finale of Horizon Forbidden West. Let's go assemble everybody. Let's go take on the Zeniths. Let's avenge Varl. Let's see what happens with all the parties involved, and let's do it right now. I'm excited. This has been a great game, and of course we have Burning Shores, the DLC, will be out eventually, and we will be playing that.
Okay. Maybe it's time to get everyone together so Tilda can brief us. But is there anything I should handle before that?
Right, because we believe this may be the end. I'm ready. Let's go. Let's go.
All right, people. I need you up in the control room right away.
I think we look great.
Okay, everyone. We all know what's at stake. Beta, Gaia. Not to mention life on Earth. Now, it might seem like the Zeniths are invincible, but they're not. We've got what it takes to break into their base and defeat them. We even have one of them on our side. Tilda, show us the base.
It is constructed atop the ruins of an ancient military facility on an island to the southwest. I can get us inside. To this location, undetected.
How exactly?
You'll know when you need to. Once inside, our goal will be this structure. The launch tower. Gaia and Beta are being held at the top.
Of course.
But along the way, we will face overwhelming resistance.
Oh, we're going to toast some fools.
Most importantly, from Gerard, Eric, and the others. But also...
Once I take away their shields, we should be able to deal with them. But it will be easier to deploy the device if someone else is carrying it. I'll need a strong back.
Carry stuff? Yeah, I can do that.
Even if your device works, there will still be Spectre drones, scores of them.
If only we had an army to fight them.
I've got that under control. You'll know when you need to. All right. We'll meet up again just before we go in. Where's the best place to rendezvous?
On the coast, just across from the island. Once there, I'll show you the way.
Love it.
Okay. I'll let you know when I arrive at the rendezvous point. And then you can join me. In the meantime, do whatever you need to prepare. Understood? You two?
Are there...
A minute?
Ooh.
Tilda helped me get in touch with Beta, and she told me something important. There's an installation inside the base. It's called a regulator. Here. Once we're inside, I need you two to split off from everyone else and destroy it. So you'll have to bring explosives. This will help stop the drones. Everything depends on it. Are you with me? After that, I want you to find a way to infiltrate the Zenith network.
How?
Go over all the data that Beta left behind. She knew how to do it, I'm sure of that.
All right. But why? What am I trying to do?
Find information about the Zeniths. Anything Tilda's not telling us. Silence is right about one thing. There's no way we can take her on her word.
I'll do my best.
Keep her safe, okay?
Aw.
On my life.
Awesome. And maybe on his life, but put that arm on. Go crazy, dude. This is great. Okay, we've assembled. Talk to your companions. Of course, we're talking to our companions. I was thinking, like, we just talked to them all, but we have to talk to them again. That's still fine. It should be more of farewells than going through everything. Also...
Remember, We need to get Silent's weapon to the Zenith base intact if we want to take their shields down.
I'll be gentle with it. I promise.
Good.
Did you
I
need
want-
something?
Yeah, I do. But first I want to go to our workbench. I'm going to craft as much ammo as I can here. Because we get it, I think, less. And then we can go and pick up our more materials, I think. Now, let me just double check if we need to pick some stuff up from our room
That's
here.
all I think about.
Oh, and we have something to look at. Yeah, let's go through it here. Open our stash, restock everything. And we're ready to rock. What do we got?
I miss Varl. It still hurts to think about him. I don't know if the pain will ever really go away. When I find that bastard, Eric, I'm gonna make him pay.
Let's go.
Elizabeth and Tilda had a history. The more I learn about her life, the more complicated it seems. I guess she saw something good in Tilda. I don't know what exactly, but seems like it was enough. For a while, at least.
Yeah, for a while, but then what changed other than just her own obsession with her work, you know? Okay, yeah, I was gonna say, let's head down here. I'm seeing the little... Let's knock this one out quick. We gotta talk to everybody. How can we not? How can we not? Let's do this.
What now?
Oh, I guess we're probably pretty good.
I need to be going.
Yes, enough talking.
Although, was there a sub? Let me just double
Here
check.
for more words, or is it time to strike?
Are you really going to fight alongside me?
I
Let's-
have no reason to.
Really?
I failed the card all.
Okay, I was just looking at your deal with silent. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything else here.
That's
We'll
all
just
for
go.
now.
Leave, then.
Oh, we're trying, lady. I would think the others might have a little more significance here. Let's cruise through it. Gonna go whatever order we find here. Let's see. Nope, we head out that way. Let's
So,
we'll go silence.
you return.
No, we say goodbye.
Something else?
No, I think we're good, actually.
I'll be going.
As you wish.
Maybe they're all like this. That's okay. We're gonna double check. Make sure there's not any final exclamation points like little reads here. Alva, we just talked to you. You good too?
Nervous?
I'd be lying if I said I'm not slightly apprehensive.
The plan will work if we all focus on our assignments.
Right.
Your special assignment.
I want you to know I'm glad you're with us, Alva.
Whatever happens, I'm grateful that the legacy brought us together. I never thought I'd get to actually meet an ancestor.
Come on, do I look that old?
Ha. You're getting there.
Katala will protect you inside the Zenith base.
I'm not afraid. I know Katala will fulfill his duty, as will I. If we die doing so, at least it'll be alongside a friend.
Absolutely.
I'd rather you both stay alive, if you don't mind.
Aw.
We'll try and keep that in mind.
Once all this is over, will you go back across the ocean?
I don't know. The more I think about it, the more worried I become. If I go back, I don't even know if they'd let me keep this focus you gave me, or what they'd do to me for reading what is clearly forbidden data. Even if I somehow were allowed to carry on my duties as a diviner, would I be willing to let the truths I've learned about the ancestors be buried away by the Board of Overseers?
Right.
Would I dare challenge them and risk my family's safety? Or losing Federa?
Tricky, tricky.
Who's this Federa you mentioned?
She is another diviner. One of our best. We used to be rivals at the academy. I hated her guts. But apparently there's a fine line between hate and love. We became very close, and then I was assigned to the expedition. She promised she'd wait for me, no matter how long it took.
Well, that was smart of her. She won't do any better.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
I do.
Oh, it's very cute. To say, like, I'm all for the inclusion too, but I feel like one of the only straight relationships they have in the game, they killed him off. Poor Varl. It's like, we don't need you in our world anymore.
The rest of us should be enough of a distraction to the Zeniths for you to hack into their network undetected. But you'll have to be quick, in case they do.
What exactly do you expect me to find, Aloy?
I don't know. The truth, if we're lucky.
All right, well, let's do it.
I need to get going.
I'll be at the rendezvous point.
Oh, we all do.
May truth lead us to victory.
May it, and also with you. I'm gonna run the outer edge here for a second. Yeah, my favorite. I think we look great too, once again.
So, how are we feeling about the mission?
I do not know everything that you have planned, but it doesn't matter. All that remains is to follow you to the end, whatever that will be.
Thank you, Katalo. I'm glad all this brought us together.
You brought us together, and I am grateful too. Oh, and by the way, I was hoping now would be a good time to go back to the Tremortusk site and test my new arm, before we leave on our mission.
Right. I'll let you know when I can make my way there.
Thank you.
I feel like we already did that.
We didn't really get to talk about what happened at Gemini.
There was nothing more to say. If he were to Noct, Varl's bravery would have earned him sacred burial at the Grove, among the most distinguished of our tribe's warriors. His deeds were worthy of the 10. When the fight is done, I will have the Inkers etch his memory on my skin, so that it may live on.
I'm sure he'd be honored. Now that training time is over, what's on your mind?
The Bulwark, the Kulrut, and how we need another miracle if we're to survive the Zenith base.
I'll try not to let you down.
I know you will not.
I'm assuming that we've already done the
I'll see you soon then.
test.
It will be my honor.
Yeah, don't set us up with a second mission, right? No, we're good. By the way, though, I just seen all of the pieces that he has. All the details in this game, it's really cool. Playing off camera, I just sit around looking at more
There
of it.
you are. Would you like to continue our chat?
In what way? How much more do we have? I think we're good. Yeah.
I should be going.
I'll be making final preparations.
Yep. We discussed everything that I know of. Maybe I'm not going to jump through all that. We're saying goodbye to our actual companions here, right?
Ow!
Let's go. You know what? I'm going to save Aaron for last. We're going to give him special.
I hope everybody's ready for this. Fighting the Zeniths isn't going to be easy.
Aloy, nothing you do ever is. At least, now you don't have to do it alone.
Thanks. You and Aaron seem to be on better terms now.
He may have terrible taste in music, but he did apologize for mocking my tribe. And that ale he keeps raving about isn't half bad.
Nice.
I still plan on beating that stubborn face of his to break our sparring stalemate.
Try not to hurt him too bad.
Yeah, that music is great. The music
Everyone
is wonderful.
here, training, working together. If it weren't for Varl, none of it would have happened.
You know, there was this one night, right before Varl left with you to go to Gemini. He realized I was having trouble sleeping. I was nervous about the mission. To be honest, I think we both were. So, He asked me to join him in Gaia's dome. He brought up this hologram of Earth that you two found back in the Zenith launch facility. We sat there, just looking at it. I thought about how Plainsong was just a speck on that great sphere. How every corner of it must be teeming with life. And any fears I had about our mission were gone. I miss him terribly.
I know.
Okay, well that is it for us.
I should go. I'll let you know when I'm ready to head to the base.
Before you do, there is one favor I would ask of you.
What is it?
You placed this focus in my care, and gave me the highest calling an Utaru has ever known. If I should fall in battle, I'd like you to be the one to bury my seed pouch. For the both of us.
No.
So,
Hey.
Make sure you stay alive to do so.
let's just try to all come back home. Okay?
Yeah, we can't lose her with the baby. That'd be crazy. That'd be cray-cray. Okay, come on, Aaron. Love you, man.
We're finally doing this.
He's
Never
ready.
thought I'd be off on a mission to take down a bunch of immortals from the stars. I can hear the drinking songs already.
Varl made the right call. You know, bringing you here.
Thanks. Yeah, Varl. You know, I never knew he had a sister. I found out a few days before you guys went to Gemini. I was, well, to be honest, I was terrified I'd screw up the mission somehow. So he sat me down for a drink. Just one, mind you. And we talked about family. Vala, Ursa, loss and revenge. And how you helped us.
You know, we never did get that drink you promised back in the Embrace. And you never told me exactly how your sister escaped the Mad Sun King.
I guess we never got round to it. World ending and all. No time like the present, though. If you're up for it.
Is this a question?
You think it's time for us to finally have that drink?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, of course. Oh.
Yeah, why don't you go get it, fool? What are you talking about? I'll have a sip of coffee with him.
How did Ursa escape Mad Sun King Jiran's palace?
Well, first she had to survive the Sun Ring. See, during the war, the Karja threw a prisoner a day in there. And, you know, for what? To die as sacrifices, fighting machines in a pit. Thinking somehow that was gonna appease all the other deranged machines in the world? Ha! And when it was Ursa's turn, the Karja thought she'd go down if they threw a big machine at her.
Oh, but she didn't.
And she defeated all of them. Even got some of Jiran's kestrels for good measure. And the Mad Sun King was impressed, I guess. Thought it'd be funny to have her run around his palace as a servant. He enjoyed humiliating her that way.
I remember you telling me something about that. That's how she met Avad. He helped her escape.
Yeah, but what no Karja scroll will ever tell you is how the young prince snuck Ursa out of the palace. He knew their best chance was to get Ursa to blend in, so he got her everything she needed to disguise herself as a Karja noblewoman. Yeah, perfumes, veils, and all.
I get the feeling she wasn't too happy with that.
Oh man, Ursa would have rather fought her way out of that palace with her bare hands than put on all of that Karja eye paint. But Avad insisted it was the only way, so she agreed under one condition. Avad had to dress up as well.
She made Avad dress up like a noblewoman?
As perfumed and powdered as a babe. Ursa said he looked better like that than he ever did in a crown.
That would, definitely make for an interesting sight.
Oh, it worked like a charm, too. Not only did they make it out of the palace, They paid a traveling merchant to get Ursa to the border, and none were the wiser.
Aw. I'm so glad we waited for the last one with this. We have one more thing to talk to him about, but we got our drink with him, had a great story. Errand.
You were right. That was a story best told over a drink.
All good stories are.
If that one's not working right, you can have one of my spare focuses, you know.
Yeah, little bugger's got some personality, that's all.
Oh, we need
He's saved
good,
my
though.
butt a couple of times now. It wouldn't feel right to leave it behind. Besides, it goes with my outfit.
Wouldn't want to spoil your look.
No, that was so good. Let's go.
I guess I should get going.
I'll see you at the rendezvous point, with my hammer ready.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
Okay. All that's left, I feel like, is to go to the rendezvous point.
A war horn.
Ooh.
To summon an army of rebels and machines. Regala threw everything she had at the Grove. Even in our duel, she was ruthless. Still, I'd rather have her on my side for the fight ahead.
There it is.
I feel like we've seen all that. Okay, I'm feeling pretty good about it. One thing I'd like to do is... It's our bunk beds. There's always going to be little things I'm missing, I'm sure of it. There's Tilda, you fool. Our room. There's our green. Isn't there... Where's our way out the other way? Oh, they want us to go this way? I don't know that it matters, does it? You know what? That's out... Yeah, that's out that way. I want to go out green.
Read this later.
You know. We got to roleplay it a little bit here. Just a little bit on this role-playing game. We have one more stop, right? Are you guys right? You hear me? We shouldn't have to worry about time of day. I would think they're going to set that for us. Yes, and they do have it. Perfect. They even tell us to come here. Look at this.
Hey, Varl. It's almost time to sneak into the Zenith base. Rescue Beta and Gaia. I don't know how it's gonna go. I really wish you could be there. To help. Well, this is so long. For now.
Let's go. Let's go. I imagine where they telling us to go all the way down where we've been. What's our closest up here? We're going to have a campfire. No, we have a campfire right down there. Okay. Well, you guys. Let's hit this campfire and fast travel, and we'll meet you on the other side. And let's hit it. Oh, it's so beautiful. We're ready for this? If you proceed past this point, you'll be locked into Singularity, and open world will be unavailable for the duration of the quest. Oh, I think so.
Okay, everyone. I'm at the rendezvous point. It's time to rescue Beta and Gaia.
Understood, Aloy. We're on our way.
Been a hell of a game. Let's do it. Let's finish it out.
Aloy,
Where are the others?
not far behind.
Egghead here couldn't stand traveling with the pack.
Are we all here? Then let's begin.
Yeah.
A tunnel.
An ancient escape route from the ruins on the island. When I realized it ran all the way across the water, I thought it might prove useful to come and go undetected. So I concealed it from the others. Shall we?
Oh man. All right, nothing goes as planned no matter what we do, so let's see how it
I wish there
plays
was
out.
a less pungent way to get way inside the base.
Agreed.
Aw, those two. This guy. Oh, here we go. That's the money shot
There's
right
the
there.
launch tower. That plane offers a little cover, so the only viable path is through there. There will be Spectres guarding it, and many more can be deployed from those hangars.
All right. Alva, Catalo, get to it.
Where are they going?
None of your
Somewhere
business.
important. Erend, you're with me. You guys, take the high ground in case we need covering fire.
Tactically sound, I suppose. What will she do?
Do whatever she wants.
There's a sensor node nearby. If I hack into it, I should be able to scramble the network and keep you undetected. But not for long.
Then we should proceed.
One more thing. Open up the channel to Beta. Audio only.
Aloy,
We're here, and we're coming for you. You know what to do, right?
as long as you hold up your end.
We will. See you soon.
Be careful.
Close it.
Let's go.
Oh, it's been a movie. I got goosebumps. Awesome.
Get
Okay.
to the launch tower as quickly as possible. I'll do my best to conceal our intrusion.
Let's, yeah, as quickly as possible while I'm picking up all this stuff. I feel like, let's... I don't know what we're gonna need. Let's go with that.
Beware, Aloy. Spectres ahead.
Yeah, Spectres are... Damn it. What the hell is that?
Company. Follow my lead.
That's what I do.
Machines resistant to fire.
Well, I'll just leave it here then.
Come on.
This'll help. Oh, look at that thing fizzing away.
I don't want to use too much of my ammo yet. Get out of here. Get out of here.
Hey, watch this. Idiot meets hammer.
Hell yeah. Pull up some berries. Look at... What is going on? There's one. Get some extra berries. Oh, shit. Shit. We want this.
Hey, you.
I'm hitting the wrong one.
Don't get that stuff.
Let's
on
just do it. Let's do one of those.
You. Oh, they felt that. Hey, you want me to hit you again? That's the quick. I think we got it.
I think you're right.
Find anything?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I think we're doing just fine so far. We could have blown that thing up behind him. Let's also, we're good. How we doing? Volatile sludge. We need to pick up anything we can find.
There's a cave up there that might get us through that ridge.
Let's climb up to it.
Do we not get that? Okay. Just grab some more berries real quick. I don't know if they're going to be sending us more people after us. I see purples, though. Volatile sludge, that's what I need. Dead Ravager. Could have picked up its weapon and used that, too. How do we... we looking for? Where's the cave? Just check our map here. Right through here? Come on, you guys. Yeah, okay, you're going. This is the right way. Oh, there we go.
What's in this backpack, metal bricks?
Aloy, Alva and I are closing in on the regulator.
Keep me posted.
It's creepy in here.
Don't worry. I'll protect you.
So good. I'm like, make sure we're recording for this finale. Where are we trying to get to now?
I wish I had a glider.
I wish you did
I
too.
guess I'll find another way across.
Where are we trying to get to down there? Why would I... I am okay. I just don't know where we're trying to go. Is it across or up or around?
Can we please leave the cave now?
Yes, we can. I'm just kind of looking around. How would I get up again? Well, this might take an edit. You know, I'm just like trying to aim at the right direction. So, get up here. There we go. Okay, but where? Where's our way across? Is this again? Did I just go the wrong way? Oh, over there. Okay. I'm imagining. Is this not where we just came in?
Let's go,
Dead
Aloy.
machines on
It
this island.
stinks in here.
We killed a great many when we landed here.
No.
Their salvage may prove useful to you now.
Yeah, there's salvage indeed.
Another Spectre.
Sneak or fight? You choose.
You know what? Why don't we try sneaking? And as soon as we need to fight, we will do it. What is that? Metal flower?
Plasma will do a lot of damage here.
Into a track, we're gonna head over there. I need to get across the way there, huh?
It's here when you want it.
Okay.
Here we go. Yeah. Get the fumes in your eyes. Take this and take
Aloy's under attack! Cover her!
Yeah, yeah. Come on.
Who's next? Now, oh, it looks like Zoe's giving us some supporting fire.
Oh, got it.
That was a decent shot, I guess.
Better than any Oseram.
Any good
Let's
loot?
grab our stuff,
little.
grab some more plants. Stay topped off here. Topped off. Tip. Where the hell are we getting up there from? There we go. That's what I was thinking, right?
Tired yet?
Yep.
From carrying all that. It's our way through.
Yeesh. These plants are weird.
We're through.
Yep.
I grab
Anything
it
else?
if you need it. It's not beer, but it'll do.
I'm not worried about every single... Oh, let's go.
These Spectres are good sport! We can take this one, Aloy! Keep moving!
Keep moving. Okay, we'll just keep moving. Instead of wasting my... Let's top off.
That Stormbird carcass should get us over the gap.
I hate Stormbirds. But I guess,
And then...
yeah, dead one's handy enough.
Get up.
Yeah, you remember the good old days when our only worry was whether Meridian would be destroyed? You know, instead of a whole world?
That
Oh,
fight was
yeah.
crazy.
Good times.
Okay.
Ugh. More specters. I'll attack when you do.
I guess I can't blow that
Here
up
we
without...
Live long, kill your enemies.
Let's... I don't have it, you bastard.
I can keep going.
Yeah, we can. Okay, just one. You know what, I'm gonna get it on here for a minute. Get out of here, you bastard. I need this guy to be
Good job.
Come on. Just I can't do one at a time. Come on. Are there 3? Yeah, there's 3. I'm pissed off now. Now I need to blow up these things. And why? I don't understand sometimes though.
It definitely helps.
Let's go back to this. Let's... There, that's gonna be pretty close. Get out of here.
It's alright, I got this.
You stupid damn thing. There we go.
Oh, look at that thing.
Oh, let's get some health. Where's this last one? And can we just do this? Nope.
I think that's all of them.
There we go.
Here, at least.
Another one bites the dust. So let's
push on.
refill. Okay, and pick up everything we can. Volatile sludge.
Just some parts.
And some health, some berries. Some twigs and berries, perhaps? Yes. There were weapons we could have used. More volatile sludge. Let's go get this other one. Get out of here. We're doing pretty well, in my opinion. We have blast traps.
Up this rock.
Smoke bombs might help. I'm trying to get to. Oh, that last one. Let me go get him. Scrap piles. It's that volatile sludge we're going to need for advanced explosive spikes I really like. More blast paste. We have tricks up our sleeve we're not even using yet, you know? That's what I'm saying. What I want, though, is more berries.
Move on.
We should. We're working. Oh, there we go. So where are we specifically going? We're trying to get up there, I think. Look at that, the spire. And more berries. Stay topped off. If we can help it.
We're gonna have to climb around this corner.
I'll try not to complain.
With this thing on your
I
back.
can see the way forward. Keep moving.
Going as fast as we can.
Why
You all
am I
right?
not climbing?
Sort of.
Where is... Where is... Drop to ledge. I'm about to fall off this damn thing. Oh, it's gonna blast us. Come on, come on. You know what, let's up this. I think we're just coming through them. Oh, there we go.
Clever one.
How many Spectres do the Zeniths have?
More than we want to fight at once, that's for sure.
Hey, just here. Bottoms up. Got it.
There we go.
Come on, up the slab.
Boy, did you pick the wrong fight.
Aloy, Alva and I are in position.
Dreadwing, huh?
Do it. Blow the regulator.
A moment while I ignite the charges.
You shoot like
Put
a
it in
Nutaro,
acid.
Aloy!
I don't understand. I think we're trying to go up here. Oh, there we go. That's fine. Got it.
Alpha and Catalo did their job. Now it's Beta's turn.
Aloy?
Yeah.
I think we're in trouble.
Nope. Not if they blew
plan
it.
to do to stop those specters, you better do it now.
I'm not doing anything. Beta will. She just needs a little time.
Time that we don't have.
Oh, calm down.
Beta, come on, come on, come on.
What is that?
Oh, using our own?
Our army.
The slaughter spines? Is that what they are?
I think you got their attention.
That turned off the regulator that allowed her to do that?
Very clever. You had Beta inject Hephaestus into the base's printer matrix.
Which is faster and more powerful than any cauldron.
And now it can crank out machines to its heart's content.
Oh, yeah, that's, not slaughter spine, that's our big boys, right? Ooh, look at that.
Come on. Let's get to the launch tower before this whole place becomes a war zone.
It is a war zone. What are you talking about? Are we going to be confronted yet?
Your maneuver, as clever as it is, means that Hephaestus has escaped containment. It will no doubt flee back to the Cauldron network.
We grabbed it once, we'll get it again.
Or find a way to replicate its functionality, perhaps, with the Apollo database.
Perhaps. This is great, guys.
Aloy, in case we don't make it, I just have one regret.
What is it?
That we had to do all this climbing.
I love it. You asshole. Oh.
That
Oh, here we go.
big rock might give us a bridge to get up and through.
Gotcha.
Okay, here we go,
Guess not
though.
all the specters are fighting our machines.
Ah, because that'd have made it nice and easy.
Yeah, I'm still going to... Is that an
Could
alpha?
use plasma ammo here.
Zoe and Baldy are fighting another Spectre up there.
I think they can handle it.
More volatile sludge.
Pick it up if you need it. Here we go.
Let's get some of these up. Wow.
Let's dent some metal.
We're just toasting them when we get that on there, huh? Let's see who else we got. Where are they at? What do we got? What do we got?
Don't get that stuff on you.
Where is it? Damn it, damn it.
Come on.
Oh, I was trying.
Heard that crunch from here.
Okay, now we are.
Whoa! Look at that thing fizzing away.
Oh, I can't get out of the way. Can't get out of the way.
Come on, let's cross over.
Love it. So far, so good, you know? Know what I'm saying? So far, so good. Alright. Let's, top off. Because I'm not underestimating what they're planning on throwing at us. Is this thing gonna blow up anytime? One more berry up here on our way through. Yeah, if I replay and I want to play harder, fine. I don't want to play harder. I want us to be good. I want us to get through this. Like, this is a... I'm not here for, like, most ultimate challenge of all times, if I can help it. Feel like, are we trying to... Yeah.
This way.
Big jump.
Yeah, with that thing on your back, too. We'll see how that goes. Finally finding all types of
right,
dreadwing pieces? No. You think, huh? You know, that's the thing about you. You need to stop thinking, Aaron. No, I'm just kidding.
And now to the
Just
left.
kidding, no, we're gonna go to the right first. See this view. Beautiful. Okay. Let's get
You can
back.
get to the launch tower through the hangar up ahead. I'm heading over to join you now.
The hangar's in bad shape, but I can see the way in. Hurry, Aloy!
Another one?
Oh.
By the blood of the Ten!
Yeah.
Get the fumes in your eyes.
Oh, there we go. What's up, Regala? Is this the end of Regala? Did somebody else?
Good work, everyone.
Oh, I want
Let's go.
Over here, Aloy.
Yeah, we're coming. Where's some berries? There's some berries. Come a point when we don't have berry. We don't have a lot of potions on us, so I'm trying to make sure I can just use berry after berry if we need it.
This way.
Yeah, we're coming. We're coming. Feel good. I feel good. All right. Oh, we got the crew. Oh, that's silence there. I get it. Oh, get out of here.
This is the way up.
Let's make these. Get ready with that. Which way is the way up? Right here? Got it. Pushing. Oh, there you are. What's up, Zoe?
Whoa. Look at all this Zenith space
Stuff. Here we go. Another Dreadwing. Or Sunwing, okay. Oh. I'm sure we're not that close to the end. Yeah, well, maybe we are. I mean, there's going to be denouement also in this game. We have to blow this thing and confront the Zeniths and play through betrayals.
Come on, let's go!
Oh, is this her moment?
This way, demon! Ah!
Her honorable death. Oh. Do it, Regala. You good.
This is the death I was promised.
Oh, goosebumps. So good.
Go!
May Regala return peacefully to the cycle.
Please. She cared nothing for peace.
At least she died on her own terms, not as your puppet.
Oblivion draws no such distinctions.
That's cold. Are you sure you're not a Zenith?
Aloy, it's been intense, but Catalo got me to a network node. I'm trying to get in.
Keep at it. We're almost to the
This
tower.
is so good looking. Oh, look at that. We're almost. But we have to stop and smell the roses a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Alright. It's time for some Zeniths, I think. But we need them all, right? How big an area is this weapon going to? What do I need those for? Alright. Oh, we got some potions, but we have one large health potion. Just to keep an eye on that. That's enough to have something there. Blast trap, don't we have advanced? Advanced blast trap, I'm just gonna kinda keep that on for a minute. I don't want to accidentally use the potion, I would rather accidentally try to lay down a blast trap. Oh, here they come.
Ah, now we know who's been causing all the fuss. Tilda's little pet.
Silence! Zenith inbound. Can we drop their shields, please?
I'm powering it up. Stay still.
This is pointless! You can't hurt us. Face it, you're worms that ooze to the cracks into our basement.
Silence?
One moment more.
But I might
He
just spare
calibrated.
you if you give up Tilda. I think it's safe to say she's forfeited her share of our operation. Permanently.
There.
No? Nothing? Fine. All right, people. Light 'em up!
Bastards. It didn't work.
Are we supposed to be scared?
Do-do-do-do. Now you are. Oh. We don't even have to do it all. Cool. And more to my ass.
We
She's
can't
still
let
got
Gerard
hers.
escape. It won't take long before he preps the shuttle for launch. Then he'll be able to take Beta and Gaia into orbit and onto the Odyssey beyond our reach.
We gotta go through there?
I failed to see another option.
Then
Fly.
we'll carve a path. Ready?
Are we carving a path? Oh, go for it. Good. Thank you for helping, Tilda. Thank you for helping Silence. Oh,
Get to
Silence.
the top and secure
My
Gaia.
heart.
I'll stop Gerard.
One-on-one fight here with Eric.
I gotta get to the top of the tower and free Beta.
What's coming?
Time I seen filth.
Oh, come on, Katala.
We're okay. As long as Alva hurries.
I'm almost into the network.
Just do the best you can.
Man, this is great. This has been a very good final mission so far. Oh, nice. Where's, where are we at on those potions? Just one large health still. I still hadn't figured out the potions in this damn game. It's okay. You know what? Before we even go into it, once again, advanced blast trap. Oh, here we go. You don't have a shield, fool. Time. You gonna take us up, or are you taking us down?
We got some unfinished business, little girl.
Calls us little girl. Oh, back at the beginning with with Rost and all that, you know. We've been here before. Let's go. What do you think? Electric, fire?
I don't need a shield to take you out.
Oh, you think so?
Trust me. You're gonna wish you had one.
I gotta tell you, this is fun!
Let's see, can we scan his ass? Weak to fire.
There's nowhere to hide.
How do I... Damn it.
I'm taking you down!
I don't get it. Come on, you bastard.
Hit me then! These aren't training.
Felt that, didn't ya?
What the...
Still in this fight.
I'll break you,
Yeah, we're
girl.
kind of still in this fight. I don't want that.
Not much without your shield, are
You know
ya?
what? How about we just go with
Ready,
these?
little mouse?
And how about we go to one of these?
Aloy, are you there? I'm on my way to help.
Blast!
Just need to find my way in there.
Oh my god. I just need to get my one potion I have.
Feeling better.
You're done for!
Get out of here. Nailed his ass.
I almost forgot what it was like to hurt.
Good. Well, now you feel it. Ooh. Ooh, yeah. So, you get him.
Now we're having fun, right?
Is that even blood? Right. Hell yeah, Zoe.
You okay?
I will be. In time. Go. Rescue your sister. I'll regroup with the others and make sure they're alright.
Sister. Alright, let's go. Damn, guys. Is there anything else here? I don't feel like there is. Not that we can go for. Let's see here. We're full. I don't have any pouches. We do a medium stamina potion. Why not?
I better take the lift.
Elite blast trap. If I can set it up. I don't know who we're fighting though and what's going on. Oh, could I have gotten up there? I don't know. I feel pretty good about things. We're good.
Looks like the machines and specters have almost wiped each other out. What was that?
Aloy, Gerard just activated the self-destruct failsafe on the printing matrix. He's taking control of a number of systems.
Including the lift?
I'm afraid so. He's restricted its access to the top. You'll have to climb from there. I have to go. I almost have him.
Yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there. You mean we have to climb? Oh, I enjoy climbing. It's one of those things we do. Oh my god, can I... Stop it. I was trying to go up from the spot it seems like you would go up from. Oh. Some puzzles. Let's get over to, yeah, just regular arrows for fun.
Aaron, is everyone alright down there?
Mostly. We're cleaning up the last few specters.
Really?
What about the Zeniths?
Dead, I think. Zoe told me you got Eric. Good work.
Yeah. Thanks.
I feel like Zoe
was only Tilda and Gerard are left then.
Aloy, you there? Listen, I got into the network, but only for a minute before I was shut out. I found a bunch of flight plans and trajectories, as if the Zeniths were planning to leave Earth.
Doesn't make any sense.
I know, but there's more. The files I found have a lot of references to something called Nemesis. Whatever it is, the Zeniths are afraid of it.
Alva? Alva! What's going on here? Maybe Beta can help me figure it out. If she's okay.
Man, just kind of looking a little bit too, you know. Here we go. We're loose ends, huh? What is Nemesis? What's going on? What was... Oh, there we are. Great stuff. And though this is the finale, we'll be back for whatever's going on with the DLC, and I'm sure we have to kind of run around and do it, so maybe there'll be a little catching up on that too.
Almost there.
Like on our way into the DLC, we can check in with people and see what's going on. I don't know. I feel like we're getting to the end of this, and then there'll be some final stuff, and then we'll say a good day to you. We got a bunch of other games coming up for the channel too, though. I'm excited to just keep playing and playing. Where are we going there? Is that the way I have to go up? I feel like there's multiple paths. Oh, there we go. So I can't get up that way. Let's...
I'm coming, Beta.
I'm coming, Beta. Do we have a potion? We did. Oh, we have 2 large health. Thank you very much. Now we're in it.
This is it. End of the line.
How do we get it off her? Oh. I guess like that. But is she still Beta, or what's going on?
Are you okay? Look, I know you've been through a lot, but you have to help me access the Zenith network. I need to see their files. Anything referring to the word Nemesis. Okay.
Is she our Nemesis?
Over there.
I don't know.
Systems are down all over the base. I should be able to take advantage of... Yes, Nemesis. Here. There's something in deep space. It's following the Zeniths to Earth.
the reason they fled?
Look. Escape vectors. Alva tried to warn me about this. The Zeniths aren't planning to stay here. It's a machine of some kind. Or a swarm of them. The energy readings are astronomical. Aloy, I don't think a natural disaster destroyed the Zenith colony on Sirius.
Hell yeah.
This thing did. Earth isn't a new home for them. It's a way station. They're on the run.
Is he dead now? But what's up, Tilda?
I see you've been busy.
And you've been lying. Nemesis, what is it?
It is us. The minds of Far Zenith. Or failed copies of them, anyway.
Ooh.
Back on Sirius, some of my peers weren't satisfied with physical immortality. They wanted digital transcendence. A way to upload their minds into any form, organic or mechanical.
Right.
Nemesis was a failed experiment to that effect. Abandoned, but never erased. An immense database of our memories, emotions, and prejudices left to fester.
And it destroyed your colony?
We didn't realize it had gained sentience until it broke containment. It had everything it needed from our memories. Security protocols, system specs, override codes. It hacked everything before we knew what hit us. Then it took over our printing facilities, allowing it to gain any machine form it needed to wipe us out.
Lovely.
But why?
Imagine being trapped alone for decades with only the twisted echoes of megalomaniacs for company. It hates us for abandoning it to that prison. And now that it's free, it will do anything to destroy us, including denying us a safe harbor on Earth.
The extinction signal that woke Hades. You didn't send it.
Ooh.
Nemesis did.
Finally, you understand. And when that failed, it launched from Sirius to finish the job itself. Which is why we must flee to a random planet circling a random star somewhere it can never find us.
With Gaia. So you can build yourself a new world.
That's the plan. Even now. Earth is finished, Aloy. Nemesis will scour it of life to deny its creators a viable home. But Elizabeth's dream won't die. You'll come with me to the stars. And with Gaia, we'll create a new world.
Yeah, Tilda,
together,
I figured.
Where that monstrosity could never find us.
What? No.
I loved Elizabeth. More than you could ever know. And I let her stay behind to die with the rest of humanity. A mistake I have regretted for 1,000 years. Now she stands before me again. Not some inferior copy.
Oh, God.
But her best possible self.
Screw Tilda.
So I'm not asking. You're coming with me. It may seem harsh now, but you'll forgive me in a few centuries.
Where's Silence? Come on, Silence.
You can't force me, Tilda. Your shield is gone.
I have something better. Spectre Prime, to me.
Take cover! Get to the door!
Submit, Aloy. You can't win.
No!
Spectre Prime is at our final.
I've heard that before.
Oh, I don't want to skip.
Ask yourself why you're holding back.
Before I can do some damage.
Okay. We're going to go to the notebook quick, though, and check out the machine catalog while I can take some time to look at it. Let's see here. Does it have any... Oh, weak versus acid, yeah. We've got some weak points on it. Regeneration unit. Okay. Let's just go.
I better scan that thing first.
One more. And health potion.
That'll keep me on my feet.
And
I can endure. You
oh my God.
cannot.
Let's go for advanced explosives. Let's where are you? We're gonna have to hit it again with the oh my God, that's not what I want.
I knew you didn't truly want to hurt me.
I can target its gold plating.
I have
One
you.
more. Come on. There we go, and why am I not? Oh, I'm out of blast paste.
I am the only way you get to live, Aloy.
That thing's fast.
Trying to get back over to potions. Where? It's too many.
Armor's off.
This world is finished. We must leave together.
A few more hits.
Oh, is it not really not doing it? You bastard. Why am I not on this? There, we got a leg at least.
Soon we will be all that is left of the human race.
There we go. That might do it. Yep. Get out of here. Bye-bye, Tilda. So we have a new threat coming that's even more dangerous than anything that's ever come before. Sounds about right.
It's over. Why couldn't you just let me choose?
No. Because that's not what crazy people do. Instant burning chance, piercing spikes, all that good stuff. Let's go. Okay, Beta. Oh. Pull her out of there, make sure she's toast. What's up, Silence?
She tried to take you. And she told you about Nemesis.
So you've known all along.
From Hades, yes. Along with data on how to circumvent the Zenith shields.
Because they were going after
Everything I
Zeniths.
did to create the rebel army was based on that knowledge. To reach this place, this moment.
And you couldn't just tell me?
Come now, Aloy. You're the last person to act sensibly in the face of impossible odds. When I learned of Nemesis from Hades, I saw the pieces on the board and how to play them. And in that same moment, I knew it was a game you would never play. That you would interfere and attempt to save the Tenakth. I was correct, to a point. You ruined my plans, but brought your own to fruition. The end result is the same. We're here. And now it's time for me to leave this doomed planet behind.
Oh.
To seize the Odyssey and the Apollo database. and begin a new chapter in my pursuit of knowledge, one with infinite possibilities. You can join me if you so desire. You've more than earned your place. Unlike Tilda, I'm extending a polite invitation.
You're going to just take off? And abandon everything? Stay. Help me fight that thing.
Perhaps Tilda didn't adequately define the threat. Nemesis can't be stopped. It destroyed a highly advanced Zenith colony in a matter of hours. What hope does this primitive tribal Earth have? If you brought Gaia, you wouldn't be abandoning life, you'd be saving a seed for a new world. Just as Elizabeth did. It's the choice she made. The sacrifice of all that is for the hope of what might be.
New dawn,
if she
right?
were here in your place, she would board that shuttle, Aloy.
Found her.
Is she hurt?
Oh, but friends, family,
Still
people we love.
Thank the 10.
Goodbye, Silence.
Goodbye, Silence. Oh, man.
She looks okay.
She looks victorious.
As always.
Aloy. You did it.
Yeah, what he's leaving behind, he's cold and calculating and... Oh, man.
Hey, where's he going?
As far away as anyone can go.
Oh. Are you sure?
Oh? Oh?
You're staying.
For a time. You people are going to need all of the help you can get.
God, I don't know how they're gonna write and play with Silence now. Oh, but they'll be okay.
Does anyone else need a drink?
Not if it's that ale of yours.
Oh, come on. We
I'd
will.
be fine with a nap.
Excellent idea.
I hope it's really over this time.
It's not. Oh my god. It's not even close, right? So the DLC, Burning Shores, is that dealing with Nemesis? There's Nemesis the next game, you know, we're still waiting. We'll find out. Hell of a game. Really, really good. Let's hit some credits. And an after scene.
There's another battle ahead, Elizabeth. Very different than the one you fought. It's not about the distant hope of creating a new world. It's about preserving the one we have. My friends have a new mission. To spread the word and ask for help. They've taken it in stride. I think it's because they've always known what I've only just started to understand. That the people of this world have the strength to fight any battle. The ingenuity to solve any problem.
Oh, I love it. All of them. Everybody. Oh, this is so good.
The courage to overcome any obstacle.
One of the best games I've played. Really, really good. Great story. Beautiful.
And the resilience.
All the locations.
To rise after any setback. As for me, I can't say I'm not afraid. What lies ahead will be harder than anything we've faced before. But I know I can put the fear aside. Because for the first time in my life, I feel like I'm not alone.
No, so good. Oh, now we get to fly too. Guerrilla. Guerrilla? Oh my god. So good. Am I flying here? No. So, yeah, we're gonna coast through this. I imagine there's gonna be some type of ending scene. If this is a half hour of credits, we might kind of skip ahead just a hair here in a minute as I watch it all. But wow, what a great game. Oh, the beginning, this is where we first started and we came into the... Yep. Man, does that make us... Now, we do have DLC coming up, and when we hit that DLC, I imagine we're going to take off right from where we're at, so we'll start at the base and then we'll have to go wherever we go to like go initiate the DLC. Maybe we'll run around a little more then, talk to some people, do some follow-up stuff. You know, talk to Gaia, see who's at base or not at base, just all that good stuff. But yeah, we're gonna call it here with the credits and whatever ending happens. And I've just really enjoyed this. Yeah, how far is this gonna take us? Man, if this just keeps going, we'll ride this out for a little bit. Favorite character still has to be Katalo. I can't help it. Like, if you got to pick romances in this, I would pick Katalo for the romance. I like that they keep it ambiguous in here. Although they're saying, you know, it's Elizabeth, but we're not Elizabeth any more than Beta is us, you know. What an improvement. I think the first one's great. I can understand people who played the first and second game now, or the second one, and were watching me play the first one, understanding that's all one big long story, and the context of what was going on with the signal to Hades, how we knew it was from Nemesis now. I don't know what we're going to do with Silence. Silence could have gone off or had some tragedy, or he's going to leave us something. I just don't know. The writers, that's the imagination of writers. They'll find a way to give his character some closure and still have us go on. Plus, I don't know, is Silence going to be involved in the DLC? So we'll see where, you know, that actually leaves him. Do we have access to Apollo now? This is so good. Yeah, we're just gonna cruise through this. Showing us everywhere we've been, isn't it? I don't think the music will give us a copyright strike or, you know, claim. If it kind of does, maybe it'll be a little silent through this for a bit, but we'll see how it goes when I... So far, so good in this game. But sometimes singing, and it's a written out song that somebody wrote as opposed to soundtrack, they do that. Oh, so good you guys. Oh yeah. Now you remember when you have something in their claw, you can't do the little spin. Great composers. The Flight. Are we going to end up... I'm at this point, I want to see the Isle of Spires if we end up over there again. And this is over where we first met up with Silence, or, you know, in Hades, and finished it. Man, what a game. For me, it's taken longer than for you, you know. If some of you are watching this in a row, like for me it took, I don't know, at least a few months to play this through. That's why for the channel now, I'm going to move on to playing a few different games at once, and maybe it'll be longer between episodes, but it's going to give me a little more time to actually play and enjoy, other than just like... For this, I started probably recording every day, and then I started a new full-time job, you know, post-pandemic and all that, and So I've only been able to record 1 or 2 days a week and try to keep these things coming out every other day for you guys at a schedule. So I'm looking forward to playing some other stuff. Oh my gosh. Detroit Becomes Human. No spoilers, never played it. I'm going to do Outer Wilds because I haven't played the DLC, so we're going to rediscover the main game probably and do the DLC. See how that plays. Bloodborne, for those who are interested. I've played a lot of the other Souls games now. Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3 and all that stuff. Dark Souls 3 for the channel, Elden Ring. But I still haven't played Bloodborne or Demon Souls. Those are coming up. Oh, it's so nice. I forget the name of the role-playing game I'm playing. It's on. I just made a post about it if you go into the community section, and I can't remember it. So this is where is this kind of where we got rescued in that waterfall by Varl when we were drowning. I think this is it. But it's not this one specifically. It was on the coast of the lake there. There are little things I missed in the game, I'm sure, you know, a couple data points. So relevant to today. I was reading an article before I even did this that people are trying to put a pause on AI so that we can like think about what we're creating. And there's another guy who's into AI who's saying, no, we need to stop it now because it's going to destroy humanity. And I mean, that's but the themes, man, if you have not read Dune, and the second Dune is coming, the movie, the first 6 books of Dune are amazing. And they foreshadow a lot of the stuff that's going on here. But then Frank Herbert passed away, but he was alluding, Dune is an AI story. It's a lot of this. Whoever created this game obviously read and enjoys it too. It's the same themes of technology. I remember this fight. I never was able to make it up on top there. So if we fly over, oh, I could make it up now with the bird. I was like, unless I was missing something, that, yes. This flight is reminding us of all the places. Like, go check out this place, go check out this. Why didn't you get on this? And we might do a little bit of that leading into the DLC. We might have a little half episode or episode as we get it started. Of just kind of flying around or doing some little side stuff, talking to some people. But yes, Burning Shores. At the time of recording this is the 2nd of April when I'm recording this, so Burning Shores comes out on the 19th. I don't think I'm going to try to start on day 1, although I've already purchased and pre-purchased the DLC, you guys, so... I believe it's only for PlayStation 5, so give everybody a chance who's got it or to get one who wants to play it. Give it a little bit of time. I'll stay away from all the spoilers, but... I know there should be enough time for all the credits to roll here before we even make it. We should be getting there, though. And last time, the final scene was with Silence, where he showed us that Hades was still alive, that he had pulled it in and contained it. I wonder if we're going to see Nemesis or we're going to see Silence, or, you know, is Tilda... Tilda is still inside... I don't know. Do we visit Tilda's house again? Can we still get back down into, like... Somebody explained I could have looked at the paintings multiple times, I guess. For some reason I didn't. I apologize for that. Just a little bit of added context, but it's a blind first playthrough, you know, we're gonna make mistakes with it, so. Alright, let's get up over this mountain. I remember running through this place. So I wonder now, mounting machines, if some of the machine skills would apply to, you know, this flying person. The flying machine kept forever, though. It's like I stopped the game, saved the game, went through multiple days, fast traveled, and I still had access to the bird. So I feel like it just became my permanent horse. Or mount, as it were. It's gonna have to hurry up. I've been sitting here doing this. I gotta pee. And I'm gonna go make breakfast. I'm gonna have some bacon and eggs and hash browns and just kind of celebrate ending this. Ooh, yeah. The flooded... Is this the flooded? No, not quite, but it reminds me of it. God, what a great game. I feel like they did a great job with the different environments and having the changes. I'll keep saying I love the redwoods, but City of Spires, you know, in the water there, just beautiful. Plane song and the singing, the music. I remember going into the back of that airplane there. All the stories and the black boxes. I feel like I was pretty darn thorough with this. Oh, careful there. Thing will be coming after us. Are we still looking like our final look? Or is this just like random clothes? I can't remember. I like that we went with no face paint or makeup. Funny talking about the Cardja paint. At the end, we took that off our faces too. When we had the drink with Aaron, that was wonderful. As far as I can't even think about my favorite actual mission or part of the game. I think, like for me, it's all one story. Like people ask you with movies or books, you know, what's your favorite? Well, you know, without the first game, without Zero Dawn, we wouldn't have Forbidden West. I can definitively say Forbidden West is a step up, but they incorporated so many, you know, things from the first game. That's all part. You wouldn't have one without the others. So. Oh, so nice. And I will be playing at some point for the channel Knights of the Old Republic 2. I can't do the additional stuff. I'm playing on an Xbox. They don't have the add-on mods. So everybody I know suggests that, but I've also heard it's pretty good without it. Oh, there we go. I remember running on this mountainside and seeing the Zenith base. Also Jade Empire, of all things, like one of the early ones by BioWare. I have that still. It's just finding time to play all these games, guys, and I'm going to try to rotate some through. I want to play something a little smaller if I can. I don't know that that's ever possible for me. So it doesn't take a year or 3 months or 6 months to get through a game with you. If you're watching the channel, though, you know, if you're just coming to it, I have a lot of games on here. You can just binge watch them. It's taken a lot of time and effort to record and put them in, but the longer this channel exists, the more people can come in and just, like, get through it, not have to wait, you know, for the episodes. You can just watch it on demand. Again, thank you for being here and watching. I appreciate all of you. I appreciate the patrons. I appreciate the channel members. I appreciate you guys just who are here just watching and hanging out and commenting and being part of it. I do have a Discord. There's links below in the description, on the channel, all that stuff. Join us there. I do read everything there, whether or not I comment. Sometimes I'll always react and see what's going on. I also post still shots, tons of still shots from this game if you haven't seen it yet. Go there. Almost every single episode, I take extra stills for thumbnails and I choose the best ones. I'll take ones that won't even be used for thumbs that I just think are good shots that I get. Let's see here. Oh, we're moving into finance. We're getting closer to the end here. I sat down today when I started this playthrough and I was like, I think I'm going to be able to finish it off, and I'm glad we did. Obviously, it'll be a longer episode. Finales always are, generally. What else we got going on? Let me see while we're here if I can find the name of the other game that I want to, that I posted about. It's the detective one. It'll involve a lot of reading. It'll just be fun for me to just kind of go through. We're almost at 2,500 subscribers. Thank you. I appreciate all of you. It might not always be fast, but it is definitely slow and steady. Steady, if nothing else. Slowly but surely, let's say. There's what I want. Oh, here we go for the spires. I remember standing on top of that tree and looking out and seeing it. Let's see, I'm getting to my community post. What was the... Oh, Disco Elysium. That's on our list here. By the way, if you've not played Outer Wilds, like I said, it's not going to be a blind playthrough for the main story, but I feel like I'm going to go through it again and rediscover it. It's been a few years, and read and have a blast. And no spoilers, I don't know how we access the DLC anyway, when it comes about for the Echoes of the Eye. But man, one of the most emotional games I've ever played, that's coming up. I'm gonna throw that in the rotation. Gorilla babies. Okay. Are we gonna sweep around the Zenith spot towards the Isle of Spires? How's this going? Not to mention we have new, you know, Dragon Age and Mass Effect have kind of made this channel, so obviously those are on the list. Mass Effect, who knows when. But the new Dragon Age Dread Wolf, when that comes, that's on the channel. Oh, thank you for making this amazing game. Starfield, I'm waiting for that'll be a big one I totally want to discover with you guys. Alright, let's see, is there a final scene? Beautiful. Oh, the cast here. Let's just check. Lance Reddick, Noya. I gotta look up some of the other names. Angela Bassett, Carrie-Anne Moss. Some I apologize if I don't recognize. Now I get to go look them up. Giacomo Gianniati, Draka. I feel like I know the name, but it's just a Giacomo. Okay, so if this just keeps going, we're gonna skip to the end of this here a little bit, and we'll meet you on the other side and see if there's an extra scene. Oh no, here we are. So I didn't see an extra scene unless I missed it somehow. But I believe we've completed the main quest. Congratulations on defeating the Far Zenith threat. You are now free to continue exploring and complete any unfinished quests and activities. You can also start New Game Plus, sure, from the New Game Plus start point in the base. Thank you for playing. No, thank you for making this. I love it. Are they giving us any, like, new missions here? Hidden Ember? Why are they... Plain Song? What are all these places? I mean, I know what the places are. Just saying. Barren Light. Yes, everywhere we've been. Just reminding us. Okay. Well, on that note, we're going to meet right back here for the Burning Shore. We're going to continue on, and we're going to do it all in the next episode.